Okay, Tracy, I'm back. And what I have here is chocolate fondant. That's going to be for the facial powder, and black fondant, which is going to be for the makeup cake. The powder. I also got raw icing in different colors. I'm going to use raw icing for all the different color makeup. It's easier and it's more economical than rolling out different color fondant and cutting those out and digging it out and placing it in. You can just pipe this in. That's another way of doing it. So I'm going to take my black fondant. I'm going to roll it out. You want to at least, let me do that again. This is going to be the compact case. So you want it a little bit deep, and I'll show you why. So I'm just going to smooth that out a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take a cookie cutter and cut that out. Okay. And then I'm going to take, I was looking for a smaller cutter, but that's too exact. So I'm using the Wilton icing tip. I'm gonna measure on here. I'm gonna press down a little and then pull that up. Okay? And then what I'm gonna do, put this back in the cookie cutter so we could keep that shape. And either you can take an angled spatula or a sharp edge tool. One of these, there's different ones, and then you're gonna basically lift that middle part out. And then I'm showing you how I'm pressing it back down in there to keep the shape. And to keep the ridge back in there, I'm going to put this back in to shape it back out. This is the icing cutter, and pull that back out. Okay? Then what I'm going to do now, sorry Trace, you know I'm by myself. Hopefully you can see this. Let's make sure. Okay, I'm gonna take this, slide it underneath. I'm gonna put some Crisco so it won't stick to my silicone mat. I'm gonna rest that there. Then I'm gonna take my chocolate fondant and this chocolate fondant, and then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna roll this out with my rolling pin, and then I'm going to take this same icing tip and cut out the powder. And place that in here. And that's going to be the powder. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the rest, but instead I'm going to dig it deeper and fill each palette up with raw icing instead. It will be easier. So when I get to that, I'm going to put the tape back on. And also, as you can see, I have my blue fondant here rolled out. And I'm going to cover the cake and show you all that stuff step by step.